James, chapter 5. Go now, you rich, weep, howling over your miseries that are coming on you. Your riches have rotted, and your garments have become moth-eaten. Your gold and silver have rotted, and the rust of them will be to you for a testimony, and will eat your flesh as fire. You have stored up treasure in the last days. Behold, the reward of the workmen cries out, of those who ingathered your fields, which has been fraudulently kept back by you. And the exclamations of those who reaped have entered into the ears of the Lord of hosts. You lived in luxury on the earth, and were wanton. You nourished your hearts as in a day of slaughter. You condemned, you murdered the righteous. He does not resist you. Be patient then, brothers, until the coming of the Lord. Behold, the farmer expects the precious fruit of the earth, being patient for it, until he may receive rain, early and latter. You also be patient, establish your hearts, because the coming of the Lord has drawn near. Do not murmur against one another, brothers, that you may not be condemned. Behold, the judge has stood before the door. Brothers, as an example of the suffering of evil and patience, take the prophets who spoke in the name of the Lord. Behold, we call those who are enduring blessed. You heard of the endurance of Job, and you have seen the end from the Lord, that the Lord is very compassionate and pitying. And before all things, my brothers, do not swear, neither by heaven, neither by the earth, neither by any under oath, but let your yes be yes, and the no, no, that you may not fall under judgment. Does anyone suffer evil among you? Let him pray. Is anyone of good cheer? Let him sing psalms. Is anyone sick among you? Let him call for the elders of the assembly, and let them pray over him, having anointed him with oil in the name of the Lord. And the prayer of faith will save the distressed one, and the Lord will raise him up. And if he may have committed sins, they will be forgiven to him. Be confessing to one another the trespasses, and be praying for one another, that you may be healed. Very strong is a working supplication of a righteous man. Elijah was a similar feeling man as us, and with prayer he prayed not to rain, and it did not rain on the land 3 years and 6 months. And again he prayed, and the sky gave rain, and the land brought forth her fruit. Brothers, if anyone among you may go astray from the truth, and anyone may turn him back, let him know that he who turned back a sinner from the straying of his way will save a soul from death, and will cover a multitude of sins.